Hey San Marcos fifth graders, it's Miss Miller and I'm the music teacher at Nob Hill Elementary School. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the clarinet. Clarinet is an instrument that I've been playing since I was in fifth grade. And I actually went to Richland when I was a little kid. So, hey Richland Mustangs, I started there too. So I'm going to go over the parts of the clarinet. First though, the clarinet, we're not exactly sure where the clarinet comes from, but we're pretty sure it comes from a German instrument maker named Johann Christian Denner. And it was made around 1690. It was only made of wood back then, different kinds of woods like rosewood or boxwood. Now clarinets can also be made out of plastic, and a high quality plastic is usually what we suggest for students when they're learning to play their instruments. The fingerings on a clarinet are very similar to the recorder. So if you played the recorder in third, fourth, or fifth grade, then you're going to be holding your clarinet in a similar way with some of the same fingerings. So it feels very familiar that way. I'm going to go over how to put the instrument together, what the parts are. There's a lot more parts to clarinet than there were to the flute, which was your instrument last week, or the trumpet, which was your instrument 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to go through that right now. So the bottom part of the instrument starts with the bell. And that's where I always start to build mine. You might start to build yours in a different place. The next part on it is the lower joint. Okay, and you'll start to see some keys coming up. And then we have an upper joint. And those go right together. Next, I have a barrel, and that helps hold my mouthpiece on. Speaking of the mouthpiece, there's a mouthpiece right there. Now, if I go to blow into my clarinet right now, it's not going to do anything. Clarinet on its own can't play any notes. What it needs is something to help it vibrate. Something we talk about at Nob Hill is that every instrument has to vibrate in some way or another and to make sound. And the way that the clarinet vibrates is by putting this little piece of wood, I'll get kind of close, onto the mouthpiece. And when you blow into the instrument after I put it together, this is what's doing the vibrating. And that vibration travels down through the instrument to help make all the notes. And then the buttons that you push tell the instrument what notes to play. So the reed goes on the mouthpiece, and then a ligature goes on to hold it all together so that that reed doesn't slip around on you. All right, so now when I blow into it, we're going to have some vibrations going right here on the mouthpiece and the reed. So you get some notes out of it. All kinds, has a really big range. That's why I fell in love with the clarinet when I was a kid. I love that it plays low notes and high notes, and you can do everything in between. And you find it in lots of different kinds of music as well. So you have orchestral music, you have chamber music, jazz music, pop music. Lots of different kinds of music can use the clarinet. So maybe you will play the clarinet when you go to middle school. And I know our middle school teachers would be happy to have you. All right, hope you enjoyed the clarinet. And I think there's going to be some listening later on. Bye.